So you recently decided that you wanted to start an herbal-based or health and wellness company, and you are trying to figure out how to scale that company to six figures. This is going to be the webinar series just specifically for you. That's going to help you to break down all the things that you need to know in order for you to be able to start, to scale, and build your company to six figures. For those of you who don't know me, and my name is Hadida. I am the CEO and owner of Yoni Love Herbals. It is a health and wellness company that I have created back in 2020, specifically for women to help them live in optimal health surrounding their womb and overall health and wellness in general in the body. And I am creating this series because I have a lot of women who have decided to partner with my company, and they are known as either distributors or drop shippers of the brand, and they are working to build their money up to six figures as well. So I decided I'm going to create this series, not just for them, but something that I can give out to the whole general public to be able to help you to scale your company. And so hopefully you will find all the tips that you need in today's webinar. This webinar is going to be for creating and starting and scaling a storefront, either online or brick and mortar, that will take your company to six figures. These are my personal tips that I have learned over the past 6 years of building this company and the past 20 years of being an entrepreneur. And it's all of my tips and tricks that I have used to build my own company to seven figures. So without further ado, let's jump into all the information. And I'm super excited about this webinar today. All right, let's hop in. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is going to be a webinar that is going to talk about how to create a storefront that makes money fast. And when I say storefront, yes, I am referring to online as well as brick and mortar. So for anybody who is building a health and wellness business, this webinar will be able to help you regardless of which way you decide to build your company. I am going to try to timestamp this video down below so that if you're not building a brick and mortar and you're only doing online, you won't have to watch the whole entire video if you don't wish to. Towards the end of this video, I am going to give a special discount and offer. There are a lot of people who are on the waiting list right now to become distributors or drop shippers of the company, or to get into some of the classes that I offer throughout the year that I usually typically have a wait list for. But if you watch this video all the way to the end, there will be a discount code if you are one of those people who have been waiting for an opportunity to join us. So let's hop into all the information. As you can see, this is a webinar for the entrepreneur that is tired of struggling alone. Don't worry, boo, I got you. So what we're going to cover in this webinar, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the steps to building a six-figure herbal-based business. Number 2, the steps for creating a profitable online storefront. Number 3, the steps to creating a profitable brick and mortar storefront. Number 4, my 2 pro tips for maximizing revenue quickly. And number 5, the special offer, which I already mentioned to you. So there are 5 major contributing factors to building a six-figure business. The first one that you want to do is pay attention to your storefront. Now, in this particular webinar, we are only going to cover number 1. I am going to be releasing a brand new webinar daily for the next 5 days. So make sure you stay tuned to this series that I'm doing if this is something that interests you. But we are going to just quickly list the 5 factors that you want to look into if you're trying to scale your company to 6 figures. And these are the things that I think are the most pressing issues that people don't typically talk about. And it's kind of like, I think it's just assumed that people know it, and it really isn't. So let's just hop in. So the first one is create a storefront, which we're going to cover today. Number 2 is find a supplier. Your supplier matters because, of course, if you are not the one that's creating your herbs and your products from scratch yourself inside of your own brand, and you are outsourcing some of your products that you are utilizing for your customers to other people, then you want to pay attention to your supplier, because your supplier is going to ultimately affect the reputation and the longevity of your brand. You want to pick a quality supplier, one that is transparent about their production process and also their shipping times, which is essentially going to affect you as the person who is selling the product from the business side into the customer. Okay, so number 3 is going to be finding winning products, and this is definitely an in-depth topic. So we're going to jump into that in day number 3. And finding winning products is multiple steps to that, but and just in a nutshell, it really goes down to finding the things that are the best sellers and the most sought after products at that time period. Now, some products, don't get me wrong, are going to be things that people are going to be looking for no matter what day, time, and year it is. It's just going to be, it's something that people need, like food, clothes, shelter. Those things are industries that never run out or never get old because people need them all the time. But if you're not providing one of those three things, then you want to think about what products are something that are going to be sought after at this particular time while you are building your business. And we're going to jump into that and talk about some of the areas that I have found are very lucrative right now and that I feel will be able to be something that will help you to scale your company moving forward. Number 4 is running ads or getting traffic to your site, whether you decide to do ads or not. And I let me say this, in my 4.5 years that it took me to get the company to 6 figures, and in the 5th year we reached the 7-figure mark, I did not personally run ads. I did it all by word of mouth and organic traffic to my site that I created via the different things that I'm going to teach you in day number 4 for running traffic to the site. But if you decide to run ads, there is a way to do it, and there is a strategy that's going to be able to help you to scale that process quickly, opposed to just throwing money at different things and not really knowing where to go. So we're going to jump into both sides of the coin when it comes down to getting traffic to your site. And then number 5 is optimizing your fulfillment. You want to pay attention to this. This is a game changer and a game breaker. For example, let's think about Amazon, a company that has mastered getting products to you same day, sometimes in a few hours of when you order it. That is a game changer to the industry. So for optimizing your fulfillment process and mastering shipping and behind the scenes work of creating a fulfillment process that is seamless is important to the success of your company and to your brand. Okay, so let's just start talking about the steps to creating a profitable online storefront. So for those of you girlies who are like, listen, I'm not ready for a brick and mortar, I simply just want to do online sales, how do you teach me? Here you go. Okay, so first thing is creating a storefront, obviously. So every top selling brand has an online storefront that has to be created to strategically generate sales and continual online revenue. Yoni Love Herbals has mastered the process of generating online sales through our website that is, number 1, colorful and eye-catching to the customer. You want to make sure it's something that captures your customer's attention. Do you want to put all your time and energy into creating a website that is eye-catching? No. But does it matter that it is something that is appealing and aesthetically pleasing? Yes. Pay attention to the setup of your website. If you don't have a website, or if you need suggestions or help or tips as you're building your website, feel free to reach out to me, comment down below, message me individually. It doesn't matter. I'll put all the information in the video and down in the description box where you can reach out to me and we can have a one-on-one. It's free, and I can just tell you some tips. And if you're looking for website development, I also have that. If you're part of my VIP club, then I also have that for people who are in the VIP club to be able to get discounted website creation for your company. But anyway, so create a brand and a website that is colorful and eye-catching to the customer. Number 2, it answers all of their questions efficiently and straight to the point to assist in the decision-making process to purchase our products, and is easily and seamlessly able to check our customers out. What do I mean by this? When I say answers all of their questions, in herbal business, a lot of times people have questions. They come to your product. It's not something they have heard of before. And I don't think that herbal businesses pay enough, or holistic businesses in general, pay enough attention into basically describing and teaching the customer what the service, the brand, the product is about before the customer clicks off. So you want to catch their attention with the page setup. You want to give them enough information where they can feel educated and well-versed about the thing that they are looking for. And that typically, when you give them information that they are able to consume easily and quickly, it helps them in the decision-making process when they decide if they want to purchase from you or not. A lot of times, if we don't do that, people will click off of your website, go do their own research, and they might forget about your brand and your website, which was the first place where they learned about the concept in the first place, if you don't take the time and do your due diligence in teaching your customers or your potential customer about your product and your brand. So my top suggestion is an FAQ session. where I have like on my website where I'll do the FAQs, and I'll even link it to my This Red Tip page here on YouTube that typically breaks down a lot of the concepts and thought processes behind the products that I carry, and even teaches them how to utilize it correctly so that they aren't out here fumbling and stumbling by themselves after they buy the product. So people don't want to waste their money. They want to buy something. They want to patronize you, believe it or not, and they want to buy the product. They just need to know what they're doing. And if they aren't educated, they're not going to do it. Okay. And then, of course, you want to make it easy for them to be able to check out and make it into a seamless process. So among these qualities, there are also a few other things that you want to look for in the process of building your storefront. And they include, number one, make your storefront accessible to people worldwide. So you want to make sure that your website accepts payments worldwide in multiple currencies, can easily be translated to other languages, and is easy to fulfill shipping internationally if you choose to accept customers in foreign countries. Now, Yoni Love Herbals has an established product line and customer base that we have created. And our customer base is all around the world, but some of our main countries that purchase from us is Australia, United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, South Africa, Senegal, and Europe, just to name a few. But that is not all. What I do make sure, though, is that Wix has, for me, I use Wix. Some people use Shopify. These are two brands that are both reputable. Some people use WordPress. You just want to make sure that your brand is easily translatable. If a person is reading your brand in Spanish or in French, and they are still in the same country as you, they might be in the United States, but English might not be their first language. You want to make sure that your brand easily translates the language for them. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to, and just make sure that whatever website hosting software or company you go with, that they do have that where your language is translatable on your website. Number two tip is pick an affordable website hosting site. So the most effective, cost-effective way to feature your products monthly that does not break the bank. Ideally, your website and hosting should not be more than $30 monthly. With tax, it might be $32, $33, something like that, but it should not go over $30. I know both Wix and Shopify have very cheap starter packages available for people who are starting their websites out, and this price should include the apps that you are using in the very beginning to build your brand awareness and to build the traffic to your site. You should not be spending more than $30. Another thing that I want to stress is, depending on what platform that you choose to host your site, some of these sites will give you a discount if you decide to purchase for the whole year opposed to month to month. So for example, on Wix, they charge $30 to $36, depending on the tax and where you are located around the world, $30 to $36 for your website hosting. But if you do your package where you buy it so that you're buying for the whole entire year, they drop it down 50%. So instead of $30, you're paying $15 to $18 for your website a month because you're swiping for it all at one time. If you can, as an entrepreneur, buy your website hosting all at one time for the year and save. Buy the apps that you're using for the year and save, and then take that money and place it into product expansion, advertising and marketing, or whatever areas you might want to utilize that cash. Okay. And then tip number three, optimize your site to easily convert sales. What do I mean by this? A site that is straight to the point, answers customers' most pressing questions, and secures sales easily. So there's nothing worse than going to a site and wanting to check out and being met with a whole bunch of pop-ups and special offer this and hey, come buy that, and hey, did you see this, and wait, don't go yet, but they're still not giving you all the things that you need to know. So as I was mentioning before, if you want to convert sales easily, do these three things. Make your site's top menu not crowded with tons of options. I will make another video where I show what Yoni Love Herbal's website looks like so that you can see what I mean. And then when you have your top menu, have drop downs that express what's underneath it. For example, if my menu is herbal supplements, I'm going to have fibroid and cyst supplement, yeast and BV supplement, fertility supplement, libido supplement, kindling steam supplement, menopause supplement. I'm going to have it categorized by the supplement that is there, but the main header is supplement. Make it easy for your customer to navigate. Number 2, provide an FAQ section if your products require some additional knowledge, as I was saying before, so that your customers can feel like they know what they're buying before they buy it. And then number 3, be sure to include a seamless checkout section with multiple ways for customers to check out on the site. What do I mean by that? When you go to my checkout, I have everything from Afterpay to Cash App to Apple Pay to credit card, debit card, and anything in between. People can purchase whichever way they want to with me in my on my storefront, on my online storefront. So you don't want to be limited. You want to have as many options as possible so that you can make sure, because at the end of the day, you're in business to make money, right? So that's not our only priority, but it is one of our priorities. And that's why we started our company. We want to make sure it's easy for our customers to check out. So now we're going to talk about the steps to creating a profitable brick and mortar storefront. Now, the things that I discussed in the first section of creating an online storefront, for those of you who have brick and mortar locations, you also need a website. And I do not feel like just because you have a brick and mortar, you should not pay that much attention to your online storefront. You should be giving just as much attention to the online storefront and website as you are to your brick and mortar location. A lot of companies don't do that, and they miss money that they could be making online because they just throw something together real quick and they focus all of their attention on the brick and mortar. Don't do that. Have attention split equally between the brick and mortar, and maybe even consider having a person who does nothing but maintain your website for you. If you are quickly expanding in your company, consider having somebody who does nothing but keeps up with your online storefront so that your brick and mortar will also be profitable and you'll be able to maintain that. Okay, so make your customers come back time and time again. This is going to be the main thing that is going to make or break the success of your brick and mortar storefront. You want to create a positive customer shopping experience. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, so creating a shopping experience that creates customer brand loyalty is important in ensuring the success of your brand long term. Most people only focus their energy and time on building new streams of revenue from customers that they are meeting for the first time. But the true success of your company literally comes if you can get repeat customers coming and build brand loyalty and brand awareness. Okay, so it's not an easy task when you first start out, but it's something that is easy to do as time grows on, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Number 1, create a personable shopping experience. What does it mean for your brand to be personable? Well, I am glad that you asked. When a customer comes to you, you want them to feel like they matter. They absolutely matter. Building a personable shopping experience means that if they're a customer that is returning to your storefront, like they came already and then they came back, you remember their name. You ask them, when's your birthday? Or you make small conversation with them that builds a personable relationship. And then when they come back after that thing is passed, so say for example, they're like, oh yeah, my daughter's getting married next week and I'm so excited, and girl, we got to travel and there's so much going on. The next time they come into your business, if it's after the time that they told you that their daughter's wedding was coming up, you ask them, how did it go? Also, how did your travels go when you went, when your daughter got married? Or how did everything turn out? Or I know it was beautiful. Do you have any pictures? I would love to see it. Be authentic. You don't want to be fake, okay? Because people could feel fakeness, but be authentic in building a relationship. Because at the end of the day, word of mouth is going to be the thing that takes your company to the top. And people are not going to suggest businesses and companies and experts, quote unquote, in industries if they don't feel like they had a good experience themselves. So the thing that makes the difference between you and the business that's next door to you is how much do you make your customer feel like they matter specifically. Number 2, when a person comes into your storefront, don't let them go browsing around without asking them, hey, is there something I can help you with? Hey, are you finding everything okay? Hey, do you have questions about this product? If you see them standing at a product for more than 2 minutes, Go over to them and ask them. Go over to them and say, hey, I saw that you were checking out our supplements. Do you have any questions about it? I know that sometimes supplements can be tricky. Build communication, because like I said, a customer might have found a product online. They might have looked you up on Google, found your storefront, drove to your location to come and find the product, and then get there and they stand in front of a wall with 15 million supplements. As the customer, if it's not stuff that's easy for me to navigate and figure out, I'm getting ready to leave and go home and do more research. So the way to secure that sale is to go over to them and ask them how you can be able to help them. That way the customer feels like, oh my God, she sees me. Like, this is way different than the customer down the street or the business down the street that ain't give me no help. Like, I went in there, I literally have had people say to me, oh, I went to the store down South Philly and I was in there for 20 minutes and nobody even came over to me and asked me anything. And it's like, what? Like, how do you go to a customer? How do you go to a business or a brand and not have communication with the person that is essentially running this establishment? So make sure that you do your due diligence to make people be seen. Okay. And that's what it means to build a personable brand. Okay. So let's jump into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is having impulse purchase products near the checkout section of the store. When customers come to your store to shop, they are most likely coming to find a specific product or sourcing a product that has been suggested to them by a previous customer that shopped with your brand. But one of the keys to driving product sales is to, of course, have an impulse purchase section at the checkout counter or booth in your store. So in Walmart, this looks like where they had the chips, the candy, the gum, the small chapsticks, any kind of like little mini travel size packages, things like that, lotions. They have that near the checkout section, right? Why do they have that there? Well, because these impulse purchase products are normally things that customers will pick up without thinking about it. But there's some keys to making sure customers buy impulse purchase products. Number 1, it needs to be priced $10 or less. Number 2, it should be an item that is easily paired with more higher ticket items. So specifically in herbal businesses or health and wellness companies, you want to pay attention to, hey, is this product or is this thing something that is easily paired with other higher ticket items? And if so, how can I suggest that product, work on upselling the customer in a not scammy, not icky kind of way, but how can I upsell the customer on that product and make them think about trying this little mini travel size because they bought the larger version of such and such? So, depending on what the product is, you want to make suggestions at the checkout booth that says, hey, I see that you have our large tea. Did you see that we also have like the mini size for if you travel in your summer travels? Like, make an effort to tell customers about it. And believe it or not, customers like that. They don't want to have to leave the stuff that they're buying home. And if they find out that you got the travel version size of it, they might add that onto their ticket as well. So you just want to be conscious of that. Number 3, do many versions of the top selling products at your impulse purchase booth. So what do I mean by that? I have in my company 3-tier pricing. We will get into this when I talk about finding the perfect product later on in our series, but I have 3-tier pricing. I have a mini size, I have a mini size, a medium size, and a large of every product that is herbal inside my company. Why do I do that? Because I understand that sometimes customers want to try something, but they don't want to have to fully commit financially to a product. They just want to try it out. So I want to have a try it out size for my customers. And that try it out size is usually connected in my impulse purchase section to my more top selling products that are big sellers on a wall and that are larger purchasing items. Okay. And then number 4, have multiple SKUs of the same items, meaning like, say, for example, I have these glasses, right? These glasses come in brown, but they also come in black, they come in pink, they come in purple. So when I see that a customer has these glasses that they picked up off of the main glasses wall, I'm going to suggest to them, hey, did you see that we have this little mini turnstile booth here with a whole bunch of other little fun and festive colors? And they're like, oh my God, I didn't even see that. They go over, they pick up 2 pair of glasses, they add it to the tab. So you want to have impulse purchase products that are going to help you generate sales and also upsell your customer on things that they are already interested in. Number 3, you want to have a VIP club where customers can opt into monthly newsletters or periodic communication from you throughout the month. So what does that look like? Creating brand loyalty from your current customer base is partially about keeping products in stock Okay, but the other part of it is to keep your brand in the forefront of your customer's mind. We are going to cover keeping products in stock when we talk about finding winning products. We're not going to jump into that very in depth right now, but that's one of the main things for keeping sales coming to your company. We're not going to talk about it in depth. I am going to touch on it a little bit, but we are going to talk about it, like go fully into it. But my point is, that's only one part of it. The other part of it is keeping your brand at the forefront of your customer's mind. You can ensure that you stay on customers' minds by having a monthly newsletter that you send out with the latest happenings and upcoming sales and or new product releases that are coming up throughout the month. Another tip is to send text messages to your customers when you are having sales. You want to send the first text message on the day that the sale starts or the night before. Then you want to send the second text message the day when the sale is getting ready to end and say, hey, y'all, this is your last chance to get our knockout seller 50% off all of our chapsticks or all of our herbal supplements or all of our, headbands. Like, you want to have something that reminds them that the sale is going on, because it's not that customers don't want to shop, but they want to know, they want to be reminded. It's so much stuff that's going on. So don't assume that because people don't come and purchase the first day that you run a sale, that they aren't interested in purchasing. They might be, they just might have forgot. So send a text message that follows up that says, hey, this is your last opportunity to buy your favorite blah, 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 blah with us. And then number 3 is send them a happy birthday message. This is a game changer, via email or text with a small discount or coupon code, thanking them for being a value customer. When you remember your customers remember you. Remember that. Okay, so now it's time to talk about my top 2 pro tips that I feel are going to help you to maximize sales quickly online and in person. And if you made it to this point in the video, down in the comment section below, drop "we getting this money" so I can see who's been here. Also, I will give you a code to be able to join our VIP club for the Wealthy Wednesday entrepreneurs and CEOs that we are doing now in CEO by Only Love Herbals, which I'm super excited about. I will give that to you at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned so that you can get your coupon code in your membership. All right, so let's hop into my 2 top pro tips. One of the things that I stand by, in my company is to have a loyalty point program. If you think about it, every main company has a loyalty program, an app and a loyalty program. If you cannot afford an app as of right now, it's okay, but do a loyalty shopping program where customers can gain points and work towards free product when they purchase products from you. Why? Because people like to be rewarded. It's just natural human nature. We like to be rewarded. So why not reward your customers for being a part of your company and brand? And then have that points value sent out to them maybe once a month. In the beginning of the month, you tell them where their loyalty points value is and what they have been able to accumulate, and what those accumulated points can lead to as far as them getting free or discounted products from your company. For me and Wix has this. I have my website on Wix. Wix has this, and I freaking love it. I send out my loyalty shopping notifications in the beginning of the month, and customers be running back and trying to use their products. Sometimes I do like flash sales, and I let them get even more discounted points or loyalty points, depending on what the situation is, but I'll give them additional points in addition to whatever they would have normally gotten if they come and purchase within this window. So I make it something that's fun for my customers. The second thing that I want to say is a game changer for maximizing sales online and in Storefront is gift cards. If you don't have a physical gift card that you can have in your brick and mortar, do a digital one. And then advertise that you have gift cards available to your customers on the website, advertise it, in store, advertise it, at the checkout booth, you advertise it so that people can say, oh, you got gift cards? I didn't even know that. Gift cards to your brand and your company. I'm not talking about to another brand and company. And the reason why you do this is because when people know that their mom likes to shop here, or their sister comes here all the time, or their dad, this is their dad's favorite herbal business and place that they go to shop, as soon as the holiday comes up, the person is going and they're buying everything that they possibly can for their mom or their dad, or they're getting them a gift card and they're giving that to their mom or dad to come and and be able to purchase from you. So that can be done through a QR code. If you don't know how to do this, drop that down below. I will make another video about it. But QR codes can create and generate gift cards and coupons that people can be able to come and redeem, and they can print that out and put that into their card for their mom on a holiday if you don't have physical gift cards. But gift cards and loyalty points are two things that I feel are game changers. Okay. Now, if you made it at this point in the video, as I said, I'm going to give you a discount code. The discount code is going to be Mega Savings. So capital, all capitals, MEGA SAVINGS. I will put the link down below if you want to join our VIP Wealthy Wednesday Club that I am having for women. It is a time where you get to come pick my brain every Wednesday. Like clockwork, you could come tap in with the community. It's other entrepreneurs that are there building. We do it every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is also recording. So if you have questions and you're not able to make it to the live session, don't worry. The recordings will be available to you for you to be able to access. But in addition to that, you can email me and you could be able to come and ask whatever questions you might have. I understand that this entrepreneurial journey is not easy. A lot of people are out here struggling by themselves. I literally struggled for the first 3 or so years of my company, and now I'm at a place where I'm like, I'm going to give back. My biggest prayer to the Most High was, Lord, if you just let me make it to the top of my company, I'm going to teach women and entrepreneurs everything that they want to know to be able to build their business to 6 figures too. And that's essentially what I'm doing. So now that I've made it, I feel like it's my turn to give back and to be able to teach as much as I possibly can on how you can scale your business. So I hope you enjoyed this video. But for those of you who want a special offer and a special discount because you've been looking at our wait list that is there for distributors, drop shippers, and our Birthing Your Business class, sorry, I'm tongue-tied, then I'm going to give you a discount code at the end of this, and I'm going to tell you all about our opportunity for distributors. A lot of people don't know this, but we have opportunities where you can literally partner with me and my brand to be able to scale your business quickly and to be able to make revenue come in. There's 3 different options that are available, but the 2 that I'm going to discuss is, well, not in this video. In this video, I'm only going to discuss one of them, that's the distributorship. But we have drop shipping available for people who are interested in making money easily through drop shipping and just, running products and sales easily and passively through the website. But we also have a distributorship, and the distributorship is a little more probably the speed of what you would be looking for if you found this video to be helpful. So why would you want to partner with us? Well, there's 5 major things that I tell everybody. Number 1, you are not alone. What do I mean by that? I literally do weekly check-in sessions with all of my distributors, and I also make it my business to come and support you literally as you are assimilating the Yoni Love Herbals product line into your company. So the distributorship is not just you buying products from us or you getting things at wholesale prices. It's also you getting my hands-on expertise to come to your physical location and to help you to build and optimize your business based upon my expertise. I literally come to your storefront and I help you to set things up. Number 2, we got a diverse product line, over 500 products. In the 6 years that I have been in business, May 26 made 6 years. In the 6 years that I have been in business with Yoni Love Herbals, we have developed 500 products, actually over 500 products. And this diverse product line is everything from spiritual items and salt bath cleanses all the way to herbal supplements to be able to help you to shrink fibroids and cysts. All of it is created from me and my brand and my expertise of being a naturopathic doctor. I started out in the medical field. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon when I was younger. I decided I wasn't going to be a neurosurgeon. I was instead going to get into naturopathy. I then went and got my master herbalist, and I am using that knowledge now to build my company, to help other women build wealth and to build wealth essentially myself. So you get access to my whole entire expertise of how those herbal products can be able to assist your clients. And then also access to the 500 products, all at wholesale pricing, 40 to 50% off. Number 3, we're a one-stop shop. Literally, we are marketing experts. We are business moguls. We've done this. We've been doing this. I am 20 years an entrepreneur. I have not just started. I'm not one of them coaches that just started yesterday, baby. I've been doing entrepreneurialism literally since I was 16. I owned a business. So in all of this process of me building my company, I told you my whole passion is to help women be able to scale. I hear a lot of women that come into my community be like, Hadida, you don't understand. I paid $10,000 into this coaching program and I left out of there knowing less than I know when I came to your birth in your business class and I was only with you for 5 or 6 weeks. Yeah, boo, I get it. It's because people don't actually have the expertise that they are telling you that they have, or they're gatekeeping some of the information, trying to make you buy something after something after something. Where in me, I'm just going to give you the information. If I know it, I'm going to give it to you. There's no reason for me to gatekeep. I feel like abundance is something that should be easily accessible and available to everybody that wants it. And so it's not my place to gatekeep. The Most High allowed me to have the success, and I have the success so that I can literally help others to be able to generate theirs. Okay. Number 4, you have earning potential that is truly unlimited. Not only do you come into the distributorship opportunity, and I'm going to go over like to our website and literally show you everything that comes inside of it, but not only do you come into the distributorship opportunity, you have access to discounted drop shipping as well that you can still get into. You are given monthly and you're given bi-weekly and weekly, depending on how much your company is earning, payouts if they're doing online sales. If you're generating online sales, if you're doing in-person sales, you get the POS system and inventory that is available to you. It's an inventory suite inside of our POS system that helps you to track when products are getting ready to get low so that you don't have to do all the extras. And behind it, it's like seamless. It's easy. It sends alerts to us, and we're able to help you keep track of what things you might need to order the next time you come around. Like, the process is something that's easy. We do the work for you. You're not stressing about how to build your business and how to figure out, if this is the right thing or if that product is the right. We do it for you. So I literally sit down with you and we do one-on-one to figure out and make sure that the things that you're buying is essentially what you need. It's not literally just something where you're going through and trying to figure it out on your own. And then number 5 is we've been around the block. So literally I can show you how to make 6 figures in your freaking sleep, because in our Birthing Your Business class, which is something that you get free when you come into the distributorship opportunity, in our Birthing Your Business class, you are taught how to build active, passive, and residual income. A lot of people go and they make active income. They work businesses. They trade your 9 to 5 for a business that they got to stay at 24/7 in order to be able to generate any real revenue. And essentially all you're doing is swapping one active mode for another active mode, but you don't really start to build wealth until you can also get into passive and residual income streams. And that's where you really start to make money in your sleep and get into financial freedom. So I teach you how to do that in Birthing Your Business, and give you all the keys that you need in order for you to be able to scale your company and your brand. Okay, so let's just head over to the website really quickly, just so I can do a real quick rundown on everything that is available to you when you become a distributorship, and give you the discount code. Even if you decide not to become a distributor, but maybe you want to try out our drop shipping, or just simply get into class with me, I'm going to give you both of those. Okay, so let's head over to the site. Okay, so when you come over to YoungLoveHerbals.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Thanks, Jamila, but we don't need you right now, beloved. Okay, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see what's included in Your Only Love Herbal distributorship. There are literally 20 main things that you get when you decide to become a distributor with You Only Love Herbals. I'm going to run through all of them really quickly, and then give you your discount code. So the first thing is wholesale product purchasing options with 40 to 50% off all of the You Only Love Herbals retail pricing. You get branded landing page, site pages, and online shopping portal for your online customers to easily assimilate into your current brand, and for them to be able to check out with attached to our main website, but not on our main website. Number 3, your storefront is featured on the Yoni Love Herbals website to help you drive sales online and in person at your physical location, which ultimately increases your personal brand sales as well. How is this possible? Because when a storefront comes on as a distributor with our brand, my company is a company that people are looking for in and around their areas. My customers that have shopped with me and that are currently shopping with me know that the brand is something that's carried at distributors. So naturally they come to their website, they look under store locator, and they find locations that is close to them. If your company is one that's close to them, they're going to come to your company and buy the thing that they want, opposed to waiting for it to be shipped from the headquarters here in Philly. So you can be able to gain my customer base through your brand and your company just by simply becoming a part of the distributorship. Number 4, we build a Google My Business profile for you that will also help to drive in-person sales. You will get a LinkedIn profile that is also attached to that Google My Business link that will also help to drive sales for you. Exclusive TikTok Shop affiliate program access, as you know, and if you are selling currently on TikTok Shop, or maybe you don't know, but I'm going to tell you, TikTok Shop has it available where people can come on and sign up after they get a certain number of followers on TikTok. They can sign up to be able to represent and advertise your company to try to generate sales and income for themselves. I do not allow people to do that, the lay public to be able to do that. I only allow access to that for my distributors. So you don't have really essentially any competition other than if another person is a distributor on TikTok on selling that product. You get what I'm saying? So you get exclusivity in our TikTok Shop affiliate program, and it's able to help you also run sales online if you are big on online sales. Number 7, bi-weekly payouts for all sales received through the personalized Young Love Herbal website that you get from us. But in addition to that, you also are going to get a weekly payout if you reach over a certain amount of threshold of revenue. So that weekly payout will literally come through. And then also in the back office, we set up for you your PayPal. We link it to your Stripe or whatever you might be using already in store. And you get all of that already attached to it. So if you decide to just come in where you're doing the weekly payouts versus it all being attached to your own site, it will either be weekly or bi-weekly payouts. But if you decide to attach to the option where you are doing it all through your own accounts, then those are immediate cash outs, as you would say with PayPal or Stripe or whatever you might be using. Okay. You get over 200 products included in your business starter box. So when you become a distributor, you get our products. Part of the pricing is the products that you receive in the initial sign up process. So not only do you receive those products, but I come out to your store location, help you to set them up and put them into your currently offered storefront and product inventory, so that so that it assimilates easily into what you are already doing in your storefront. My biggest thing is I want my people to experience success. You know what I mean? And I know that when I was building my company, I wish that I would have had somebody who came and held my hand literally and showed me how to do things. But of course I didn't. And so literally everything that I'm building is to try to help women who want success and who are determined to receive success be able to do it easily. And you might be wondering like, okay, well, can I do this even if I don't have a brand or a storefront that's already built? Yes, you can. Okay, it is not only accessible to people who already have it. If you are just starting out and you don't have a storefront, but you're looking to open up a holistic health and wellness company, this still is an option for you, because you will be able to essentially start your company out with us, and then we will help you to find products and brands that will be able to add on top of our brand. Okay, you get 10 brand customized yard signs for easy advertisement of your partnership with us surrounding your business location. You get a POS system, as I mentioned earlier, that allows you to take a credit and debit card payments in person, and it also is tracking your inventory, and that inventory tracking system will give us reports at the headquarters to help you keep up with what you need to do, what you need to purchase. You get 500 customized business cards with a personalized QR code and your brand on the front that helps to enhance sales in desired areas of your company. Outside storefront banner, perfect for your storefront for vending events. You get a Teams marketing suite with done-for-you marketing packages. All of my people, when they come in, they're surprised by this. I don't know why, but I just feel like marketing is something that every business needs. Why wouldn't I give it to you? Like, yes, I'm going to give you access to the pictures that we use. Yes, I'm going to give you access to the little video reels that we're using on social media. Why? Because I want you to succeed. I'm not trying to take your money and have you figure it out by yourself. I want you to succeed. I literally give you everything on a silver platter to help you to succeed. Extensive customer service and Young Love Herbal's branding training, access to Young Love Herbal's birthing and business live training and class. As I was mentioning to you, it comes for free. You are also going to get access to our building our Millionaire Mindset Masterclass that is available and accessible only after you complete the Birthing Your Business class, but you will get that as a discounted option. You get 100 die-cut product bags, admittance to the Young Love Herbals Distributor monthly incentive program with high ticket prizes for for hitting the goals that you create in your business. And for me, I'm like, listen, everybody like to be rewarded. We're going to sit down in the very beginning. We're going to talk about what you want to hit. What are the goals that you want to hit in your company? Okay. Once we talk about what are the goals that you want to hit in your company, then it's like, okay, now that we know those goals, let's celebrate when you hit them. Not only are we going to hit them, but we're going to celebrate you. This is not multi-level marketing, but I believe in rewarding and pushing people to the top. You know what I mean? Because I wish that somebody had did the same for me. So essentially, I create everything in my company that I wish I would have had when I was first starting out, and that I feel like would have essentially added to the success of my brand and to me feeling supported, throughout me building my company. And then one-on-one business building coaching you get from me for 6 months to a year, depending on how advanced you currently are in your brand development. And then last but not least, tons of additional perks and business building opportunities. So you're probably trying to figure out, okay, Hadida, how much does all of this cost? Girl, you will be happy to know it's only $8,888. But for those who are deciding, and this includes everything that I just listed, okay, for those who are deciding that they want to do this option and they do want to become a distributor, if you put in the code, drum roll please, you put in the code MEGA25 off, you are going to get 25% off of this price. And this is only available right now. Okay. So capital M, capital E, capital G, capital A, the number 25, and then capital O, capital F, capital F. If you put MEGA 25 off on our website, you will get 25% off of this pricing right now. What is 25% off of this? $2,222. So for $6,666, you will be able to get me coaching you with all of my expertise, everything that I listen in this brand, get me to come out to your physical location to help you start building your brand, and everything else that we discuss. Plus over 200 products available to you from when you first start your company and start assimilating our product line into your storefront. So at the end of the day, my biggest thing is just assisting you to hit all the goals that you want in your business and to help you to build your brand to what you've always dreamed of and essentially hit those revenue goals monthly. I hope this video has been a help to you. Even if you do not decide to take advantage of the opportunities that I have listed here, come back, watch our series, give the video a thumbs up if this has helped you. Drop any questions that you might have down below. I will answer them for you. And I will also put down below a link for you to be able to set up a business consultation if you would like it. It's like a free 30-minute business consultation where you could just come and talk to me about building your business if that's something that you desire. I'm looking to build community for those who are looking to get into our VIP club, as I mentioned, in our Wealthy Wednesday workshops that we are doing. I will drop all of that information in the links down below in our description box as well. And as always, thank you for watching, and I pray that you have an abundant week. Okay, peace.